Hi everyone. I was hoping to be able to... Oh, that was Maleficent. Come here, girl. Come here. Everyone, this is Maleficent. She's... she's about 10, 11 years old now. Probably 11. And she's a sweetheart, but she sure is a pain in the butt at times. And she just loves attention. And she loves to be feeling safe, and yet she picks on others, so when they pick on her, she comes running up to me. So, down you go. Anyway, this is the best I can do for a video at this point. I am on kind of a hiatus to get my mind back into being straight. And I hope you can bear with me with all of this. I am taking, around 2 weeks off, just to deal with everything. The kittens are sick again. So everyone is being dosed. The vets, they're neither here nor there on what's up with them. Salem, he's very sick again. And so it may be something that they brought with them to the house, which concerns me about the older cats now. Because the older cats don't have the immune system that babies do. And it's a good thing, I guess, that the older cats don't like associating with them. But anyway, this is a Temu haul, so I'm going to get to it. In this bag here, I did cut open to just remove my address there. And I can see I'm not up very high at all. So let me try raising that a little bit. Sorry about that. I know it makes everybody seasick when these things get moved around a lot. So as you see, something is poking out here. And I think I gotta tilt this a little bit more this way. Alright, so in here are 23 items. No, I haven't pulled any of them out. I've had this since the 30th of October. And I need to get it done and put into organization. 20 of these items are the same type of thing, but they are different. And then there are 2 molds and a candle. The candle was meant to go with that skull that has the bleeding eyes. And of course, everything with all the events going on last month in October. It was, well, it came on the 30th, and by that time everything bad had been going on. I do miss Zeus tremendously, like I miss the rest. But he was full of life when he was living, and you have to honor that. So that's what I am trying to do with this. During the 2 weeks I'm not having a video out, I will be doing the 25 days of Christmas. And I will post them so that they begin on the 15th or 16th of this month, November. And that way you will get the 25 days of Christmas before Christmas, a lot of it before December, because December for me is a bad month anyway. Lots of bad things happened last year. My son had his kidneys shut down on him, and then on Christmas Day he had a heart attack in the hospital while they were working with his kidneys. and then he had heart surgery the day after. He is doing a lot better, this being nearly a year later. His labs always come back good, but his kidneys still aren't functioning, and he does need a kidney. Unfortunately, I do not have the ability to give him one of mine, which I would in a heartbeat. But my kidneys don't function that well either, and my blood type is completely completely not in his range of needs. So, on to the Temu haul. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm just prattling on. Okay, let's do this. Alright, I'm going to get these items out. I do like how they were wrapped. They're in bubble mailers themselves, or packages. Like I said, there are 20. Get this lift open so it's less noise. I am doing this out in my living room because I do have to keep an eye on the kittens. When I'm done, I will be transferring. And yeah, somebody's off. I know I can't figure out how to erase sounds other than to do it for the whole video. So if you hear things, please just bear with me and close your ears. Baylor, stop. Baylor, stop. Alright, that's the bag emptied out. First off, here's the candle I had intended for use in that little skull, but I can see right now, wow, it is bigger than I thought it was going to be. So it would never have fit in the skull anyway. Taped really well. Sorry about the hiccups. Oh my gosh. I do have a pair of scissors here. So let's just begin with that. Yeah. If you've seen my earlier videos, you know paper and plastic and I don't exactly do well together. Wow, it is like taped. There we go. It is in a plastic sheathing. And it did cost quite a bit. There is no scent to it. And I'm going to keep it in the plastic sheathing. And then, of course, there's the traditional candle warning. And like I said, this would never fit in that. I need one about half this diameter. Alright, so before I get to the molds, let's show you what I got. Some of this was intended to be used for the rest of Halloween, but as it arrived here the 30th, it wouldn't have been any good to me anyway. These are resin pigments. They are, oh my gosh. I know the name. I do. Anyway, my gosh, I'm telling you, my brain, it's just not with me anymore. One second while I reboot. Resin pigment pastes. Okay, this one I believe is black. I don't see it written on them. So I'll probably have to keep everything with the bag it came in. And this one does say black, at least on here. I will put labels on the lids and the jars so they never get mixed up. And that just means I've got to keep these with the bag at the time. So, as you can see, it looks very black. Okay. This one here is green. I'm going to try to open these a little bit better. This one here, they say it's purple blue. Wow, that's almost a black. But it does have kind of a blue tint to it. I don't know if you can catch that. So it'll be fun to experiment with these. I got somewhat of a good price on them, but you don't get much in it, so that's why you get a good price. And so therefore they're not going to last a whole lot. All right, this one, light gray. I am feeling like an oil substance on the outside, so I will be washing my hands since I'm not wearing gloves. Big John, no, honey. Big John, no. This one is Big John. I said no. Big John has been being an uncle to the kittens. He's tolerating them. I won't say he likes them, but he is tolerating them. And he will allow them to lay up against him, but not crawl on him. Okay, this one is red. Looks like a real good true red, too. We'll see when I go to use them. Baylor, I said no. Baylor, stop. Baylor doesn't know what to do with himself since Zeus has been gone. He doesn't have a bathroom buddy any longer. He's the last dog we have. And he was always used to going out with the other two. White. And it actually looks white, not silver. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but it's white. If it turns out silvery when I use it, that's about par, isn't it? Okay, this one says deep red. Looks like I got it sharpen my scissors. Oh, I like that red. Very deep. This one says deep blue. Oh, very good blue. Yes, Big John, I hear you purring. I know you're trying to get Mommy's attention. This one here says gold. Golden. That means it's supposed to be a bright gold. If you've ever been on Temu and you shopped on Temu, you'll notice they use golden for bright gold things. And yes, it's a bright gold. All right, this one here, light purple. So like maybe a lavender. Yeah, a lilac maybe. That's what it looks like, a lilac. This one here, rose red. So it's kind of purpley. Almost like a magenta maybe. And here's a pink. Definitely need to sharpen these scissors. Or maybe just get a new pair. It looks like they're spreading out a little bit maybe. Okay. Pretty pink. Orange red. This one is sky blue. Oh, that's a pretty color. Well, I can't really tell. It's kind of rubbed off of there a little bit. But it does have a double 0 and 1 on there at the end. So it's got to be a purple. Looks like it would have been good for Halloween. Silvery. I know I'm going slowly, people, I know. You know, if you have troubles with how long my videos are, I do speak fast sometimes. And so if you put it at times 2, I may sound like a chipmunk. But it'll help you get through my videos faster and you can see them. Okay, this one just says blue, and that's exactly what it is. Blue. I do want to thank very heartfelt all the comments on my video about Zeus. I have not gotten to responding because it hurts a lot still really bad, and I break down every time I attempt to do anything about that, doing the replies. So I may end up just hearting and liking all your comments, and maybe a cut and paste or copy and paste situation so that I can get through responding to everybody. I do want to thank the 2 that have emailed me and have offered. Oh, I'm sorry, my foot is on the camera stand. Have offered to let me speak about my things. This is Lake Blue. And thank you to everybody that managed to wish me a happy birthday. I know it's difficult to not know, or to know. You don't always know how a person's going to react when something like that happens and it's their birthday, and you just don't know. Gray. I do appreciate that my birthday was acknowledged. Yeah, it's been a bad time. And this one is yellow. I did manage to hear from one of my children I haven't heard from without eliciting some sort of communication, starting communication. But he did messenger me, and he actually said happy birthday. And I let him know it wasn't quite a happy birthday. And he responded somewhat. And he'll go back to me not hearing from him, because he doesn't like dealing with anything in life emotionally. I also heard from my son that lives in California. Same thing. I had to relay to him that it wasn't quite a happy birthday. I heard from my daughter. Same thing. I let her know. Okay. And then my oldest son, he ran into car troubles on the 31st. And so after we had taken Zeus to the crematorium, my husband drove out of town to go get him and his girlfriend, his fiance, I believe. They're, did not hear a happy birthday from him. Just that, you know, thanks for the help, Mom, etc. But I did have a long talk with him yesterday. And I'm shaking that camera again. I'm so sorry. Looks like it kind of got turned too. A little bit, maybe. Had an hour conversation with him and his girlfriend, fiance. And I did remind him it had been my birthday. And he says, well, Mom, I've got so much going on, I don't remember things. And it is difficult for him to remember things because I believe it was the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, somewhere around there, he'd suffered a stroke. And he's recovered pretty well, but he's still in recovery. Everybody that has a stroke will still be in recovery. All right, as you, excuse me, if you can tell, this is the shape of a tail. And this is a turkey for Thanksgiving. Yes, I will pour him for Thanksgiving. So you will see a Thanksgiving video or two prior to the Christmas videos going up. Now, the second mold and last item. It's back in here. Cat fur everywhere, so you know it sticks to everything. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it the other way. We're just going to kind of do this and fit it down in there. Now these are sold as candle molds. I will do one in epoxy, probably using my deep pour resin so that I can get it as bubble free as possible. And of course, it's going to end up being a matte mold because it was listed for candle making. And this is the other mold for Thanksgiving. It is actually a cooked turkey. I'm sorry if it offends everybody that are vegans or vegetarians, but I do eat turkey. I don't like it as much as I like ham, but we have a tradition, and we've had it for nearly, well, for 27. This is going to be our 27th Thanksgiving with our fur babies. You know, we've had a lot over the years, but our tradition is we cook the turkey. We get a small piece of the turkey each, he and I, and then the turkey goes to all the babies. And yes, they enjoy it, and it keeps them healthier because the pet foods these days are disgusting. They're not healthy for your cats and dogs anymore. And so we do try to get real meats that we can give to our babies. And we do what I call the protein packing, which is, it'll be a poultry, whether it's turkey or chicken. It will be fish. Usually it's cod. And it will be beef or pork. Usually beef. Even though beef is horrendously expensive these days. And pork is so cheap that You can use it all you want, but, you know, that's, the babies come first. Always and forever foremost. They are first in line for everything. But anyway, that was the haul. I am doing a lot of rearranging and reorganizing because I realized I cannot have my resin in the area I normally like doing resin because there's babies and they don't understand yet not to be on my desk or to climb through things. So I'm taking the steps to remove all chemicals from their areas that they can be in, and that is all going to turn my bedroom back into my craft room again for the dangerous things like epoxy resin, polyurethane, the resin powders, the casting powders, things like that. They're all going to go in my bedroom where I can put an exhaust fan in and keep any and all fumes out of their breathing space. Any and all floating things like mica powders and vapors out of their breathing range, and where they cannot chew into anything that can hurt them. So that's another reason why I'm taking 2 weeks off and making sure that those babies are safe. All right. Y'all know the drill. I don't have to go through it, You can do the thumbs up if you want. Leave a comment. I do read them. I have read all the comments on the last video. I just have not been able to respond. I'm so sorry. I do want to post a video, though, telling you the story of Apollo and Zeus. You can let me know in the comments below if that's something you would be interested in listening to. I do have a few pictures. Not many, because unfortunately I put most of my pictures on my computer, my older computer, and well, it kind of died. So I've got the hard drives saved, and I will try to remove all my videos, or not videos. I don't even have videos on my older computer, but it's a Windows XP, so that should tell you how old that computer is. Anyway, yeah, leave in the comments if that's something you'd like to listen to. All right, people, I love you, and peace out, and thank you for being who you are. I can't say how much I appreciate you.